Hey guys, this is Brian Gray with the I Am Rebels, and in this video I am going to show you how you can get detailed insights and overall insights on your email lists. And this can be for your past email lists, and it can also, I'll show you a way to set it up so that all your future opt-ins, that it automatically gets the stats on those for you. So to do this, we're going to need to do two different things. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into Facebook. Now inside Facebook, you're going to go to your Ads Manager. You can also get to your Ads Manager through the top arrow up here. Just to show you, go up here and manage ads. So that's the other way you can get to your Ads Manager. Now when you're in your Ads Manager, you're going to come up here to Tools, and you're going to come to Audiences. Now create an audience, and you're going to do a custom audience. Now you're going to choose Customer List, and you're going to upload a file. Or you can copy and paste your email list if you would like, but I find it easier just to upload the file. Okay, now you just have to upload your CSV or your text format file, and this is where you're going to upload your email list. And so you just upload your email list in a CSV or TXT format, and then you click on Create Audience. Now that is going to create a Facebook audience from your email list. So this means that you can also now retarget your email list with Facebook ads. So that's kind of another benefit of what you're learning here. Now after you have created an audience, you can get detailed insights on your audience by going to Audience Insights. So now we go to Audience Insights, and we'll do a custom audience. Okay, so here inside of Audience Insights, you're going to add the email list that you uploaded. So this is the email list that we have, and right now it's just set to United States, so I'm going to add our other major countries that we include for when we do marketing and advertising in Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, New Zealand is very tiny, but I like to include them anyway. And so those are the major ones that we include, and we can see here that it can get stats on 4.2K active people. And here you see the country. Now we come down here, and this is where we're going to start to see our information. You can also set the age if you would like, and gender, but we'll just leave it on that since we are looking at an overview of our email list. So here we see our email list's gender and age, and we can see that we have 80% men. So a very large portion of our email list is men, and that is one thing that is good to keep in mind when we are writing emails to our list. Now down here we have lifestyle, and you can see that 65% are married. So now this gives us another good piece of information about our email list, is that the majority of them are married, and the majority of them have college education at 70%. So it means they have a decent education, and we don't have to dummy down what we say, and we can keep things at an educated level. We don't have to write to an uneducated audience. And down here, we now see the job titles and percentage. And these are not going to be 100% accurate, but it will give you a very good idea. And so you can see the different percentages of the jobs that the people in your email list have. Page likes often does not work for email lists, as you can see here. It works well for if you have a website pixel or something like that, or a Facebook audience that you created from interest, then you can see page likes. But for an email audience, you usually cannot see page likes. Maybe it's because my email list that I uploaded is only 4.2K, but so it's possible that if it's a 30K email list or something very large, maybe then it will show. But every time I've tried with my email list, I haven't ever seen any top categories or page likes. So we will go to the next one, location, and the reason why it's these 3 location as the main 3 is because these are the locations from the opt-in pages or the email autoresponder, and so all of them would come from the same location. Now activities, these are just activities on Facebook. So this is just going to show you how active your list is on Facebook. And it's going to show you here what kind of devices that your email list uses. So this might be interesting if you're ever thinking of mobile marketing to your list, then you can see the stats here. Next, you can only see for the US. It doesn't show for other countries, but you can see the household income of the people on your list, and you can see if they own their own house or not. And then here it shows you the household size. So this is interesting because it's good to know if the majority of your list have children, so you can talk about stuff like children to relate to them or not. And we see here that 30% are single and only 1 person in the house. 30% have 2 people in the house. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that it is a husband and wife. It just means 2 people in the household. It could be 1 adult and 1 child. And here we have 3. So we would assume that from 3, 4, 5, and 6, these are all people who have children. So we can see it's about 40% with children and 60% without. So the majority of our list does not have children, but we still have a 40% that do, so we can still relate on some levels to the people that do have children if that's ever a topic that comes up. Now the home market value, this is just an estimate for the home base value of your list. And then these are spending methods for the cards that they use, their travel and expenses. And so you can see their spending, what they like to spend money on. And then the last one is purchase. Sometimes you won't be able to see the retail spending, but you can usually always see the online spending. So we have 50% that is low, and then 5% that does none. So it's good that almost everyone on our list does purchase. It means that it's pretty much a buyer's list, a list of people who have purchased in the past and would be willing to purchase. So this 5% here, this is the 5% that we would like to convert into buyers. Now this doesn't mean that they've bought from you, it just means that they've purchased online sometime. And here is their purchasing behavior. So you can see that a lot of them have bought clothes and food and drinks and subscriptions. And if your business has anything to do with cars or vehicles, then this might be some good information for you for who in your list is in market for a vehicle. So that is how you can use Facebook and get some detailed insights on your list from Facebook. And remember to do the custom audience and then choose your email list, and then don't forget to do the countries. If you forget to add the countries, you're not going to get accurate information. Now, if you wanted to just see all the women on your list and what they are like, if the number is high enough, then you will be able to see. If the number is not high enough, see here it says you have selected an audience of fewer than 1,000. So if the list is fewer than 1,000 and there's less than 1,000 women on the list, then we would not be able to see it. But men on list, I do have at least 1,000 men on the list because it's 80% men. So I can see just the men about their information. And if I wanted to see just the information about 18 to 26-year-old men on my list, I cannot because it's fewer than 1,000. So I'd have to expand it a bit or do all. Still too low. So the bigger your list size, then the easier it is to get the information. And if you want to see if a lot of the people are connected to your page, then you can select your page here and it will show you, but I know that we don't have at least 1,000 connected to the page for this list, so it won't show up for me if I choose it. But if you have a larger list and you have a lot of people on your Facebook page, then you can also compare how many people on your email list are also on your Facebook page, which is a pretty cool thing to be able to know as well. So that's it for how to check out the insights from your email list using Facebook. And now the second way that you can check out insights from your email list is not your email list from previous people, but your email list for all the people that sign up to your email after. And so what you're going to do for this is you're going to get a Google Analytics code and put it only on the thank you page that people are redirected to after they opt in. And so, you know, when you collect emails, you always have your lead magnet, and then people enter their email address in order to download the lead magnet. And after they enter their email address, you always have to redirect them to a page. The page that they are redirected to, that is the page you're going to put the Google Analytics code on. And the reason for this is because only the people that opt in are going to be going to that page, and then you can use the Google Analytics to see the detailed insights on all the people that had been to that page, which would have been people that opted in and subscribed. So you can use Google Analytics to do that, and I will show you very quickly how you can do it. You go to analytics.google.com and create an account. When you're inside the account, you'll go to admin, and then you'll click on create new account. And we'll leave it on website, and you'll give it a name and make sure it's a name that will help you remember that it is just your opt-in page. So we'll make this traffic thank you page. And the website will be I am Rebels thank you page. And now here is the URL that you will put for the thank you page that you put the code on. And since it already has HTTP there, you don't need to put that. You just need to put www, or if you don't use www, and then you'll choose your industry, your reporting time zone. If you would like any of this, you can. And then you'll click on Get Tracking ID. And after you, I'm not going to do it because this is not a real thank you page. But after you get your tracking ID, then you copy that and you put it on only on the page that people go to after they have opted in. So on the thank you page, or if you have them redirected to the download page, then put this pixel on the download page, put this tracking ID there. And then when people opt in and start to go to it, then you're going to start to get some insights on them as well. So I will show you very quickly. See here on Google Analytics, you have a lot of things over here that after you have created an audience, this is actually a website audience, not a email audience, not an opt-in audience. This is just a general website, but for the opt-in audience, you'll have all the same information, and it will be created automatically after you put the tag on the thank you page. And the good thing about Google Analytics as well is you can also see where the traffic came from for the people that opted in, and that's very interesting. So I like to use a combination of both Google Analytics and the Facebook Audience Insights, and you can also use analytics with the insights. You don't have to use one or the other. You can use both together, which is what I do. And so use the audience insights for getting information on the whole list, and then analytics will give you a general idea for a lot of the different stuff as well that's not covered in Facebook. So why would you use both instead of maybe just Google Analytics, since that gives you more? And the answer is because for the Google Analytics, the audience can, after a certain amount of days, then if the person hasn't been to that page, which they probably will have not been, then they will be removed from the pixel and you won't be able to get any information. But as long as they're on the email list and you upload the email list to Facebook and you keep the email list updated pretty often so that you can see all the info on your new list. And that's why I use Facebook as well, because Facebook can always keep the people in the list and no one is going to be out of the list if they're inactive for a certain amount of time or if they don't visit the page in a certain amount of time. So getting these insights and this information about your email list, that is just one of the many, many parts of email marketing and being an effective email marketer. So once you have this information about your list, then you have to know how to apply it and what to do with this information. And you need to know how to keep your list active and alive and always looking forward to your emails. So if you are very interested in becoming an email marketer or improving your email marketing, then I would highly suggest checking out our Udemy course that we have on email marketing. It is very, very complete. It's over 7 hours of content, and we have a lot of lectures, a lot of templates, a lot of downloads. We even have a whole bunch of swipe files that we include that are going to help you out a whole lot when it comes to marketing and email marketing. And swipes are just copy and paste emails that you can copy and paste and then change a few details, and then you got a killer email already done for you. So it's an excellent course, and normally it's $100, but we like to reward the people that watch our videos and subscribe to us. So we're going to let you have it for just $9 since you found this video and since you found us. So if you just click on the link, you can get our full email marketing course with tons and tons of content and lots of hours of very, very useful training that will help turn you into an email marketing master. So go ahead and check out the course. It is definitely worth it, and for $9, it's kind of a no-brainer since the normal cost is $100. All right, thanks for checking this out, and I hope to see you in the course.